To victory lane on that day, and I'm sure it caused riots up on the hill in Turn 4 because they hated him here back then. But we've kind of gotten fond of him since. The 1969 Memorial Day Classic winner, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Dragon. Welcome back. Great to see you.
Thanks, Dave. It's always a pleasure.
Something about this place on Memorial Day, isn't it? A lot of good memories here.
Sure have. We've had some good ones. We've had some bad ones, and almost won it twice, but I remember the 69 one, and that was a big day for us, and just proud to be, listed amongst, Dave kind of blew everybody out of the water with his record over the years, but to win one, that was something.
Now, you don't get to play today, but how's number one son getting around?
Well, not as good as they'd like to be, but I'm going to be on the end of a radio trying to help them out a little bit. Maybe they can hit on something and get him in the field. It'll be tough.
You'll have the best spotter in the house, no doubt. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Bobby Dragon, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Milton, Vermont. Well, this next guy has a lot of fond memories of this place, and most of them center around Memorial Day weekend. He won it in 76, 77, 78, cut the boys a couple of years off, came back and won it in 82, 89, 90, 91, and 92. He's just a hog about this race. 8-time winner, including a record that I don't believe will ever be eclipsed, 4 in a row Memorial Day Classics. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Dynamite David Dion. We were standing down back a while ago. We got you 4 offers for Tigers and 7 for Street Stocks, but you didn't bring your hat. Huh?
No, I didn't. This isn't even about racing for me today. This is coming. I live in Vermont now. I love Vermont. I love Thunder Road. I love the people. I've got a chance to go other places throughout the country and do a little bit of racing. Not as much as the big guys we all watch on TV, but you've got something so special here. You can watch all that on TV, and you can just imagine what's really behind what we're hearing. This is the real deal. It's not where you finish here in front of these people. It's how hard you tried, and it's the character you show, and I've been on the wrong side of that enough times too. But this is fantastic. And first of all, is there any NASCAR officials here?
Show of hands. One up on the bank, but don't worry about him. He also thinks he's Napoleon, so don't worry.
All right, with them not here, then I want to thank the people that attend our bush race, because it isn't always what it's billed to be, and I don't think we always do as good a job. NASCAR has a funny way of doing things. They don't relate to the fans quite as good as ACT and a lot of the others. But for me personally, when you do show up, you make me look good, because I brag about this place everywhere I go. And, we try to do a good job. We try to give you money's worth, and we try to change these people around to your way of thinking. And I'll tell you, I really appreciate it when you show up for our race, too.
Good to see you here. Thanks for coming by. Dynamite Dave Dion, ladies and gentlemen. There's 9 Memorial Day Classics standing side by side, and there are a bunch of kids out back in late model cars that would love to put their names on the list. One more time, a round of applause for 2 of the greats ever to turn a wheel here at the road. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Safety crews to your positions at this time, please.
Classic here at the nation's side of excitement, leading our post-parade and the field for the ACT Dodge Tour and the 2002 Thunder Road season, the New England Dodge Intrepid Pace Car, courtesy of your friendly New England Dodge dealers, Blake and Loso. Records providing record service as well as Action Towing. Best in the business in the record service. Speedway Safety Services and Golden Cross Ambulance providing fire and rescue services once again here this year at the nation's side of excitement and the Mid-State Dodge Thunder Road Safety Truck. Keeping the track clean and green for our drivers. each and every event. 23, let's have a nice round of applause for Matt Potter from Plainfield in the 23 Rocket Jays automobile. And in the second street stock feature, North Troy, Vermont's David Allen led the field of the checkered flags. In the Napa Auto Parts Flying Tigers, car number 89, Ray Stearns from East Corinth, was victorious. And throwing the monkey off his back on the ACT Dodge Tour, taking the season opening win here at the nation's site of excitement, car number 64, Gene Paul Sear, with a win of the Merchants Bank Freedom Links 150. Race number 4, the ACT Dodge Tour, here at the nation's 11 cars, 15 laps, and the top 3, and only 3 make it into the Nicholson RV Memorial Day Classic. The next 6 will go into the constant. The New England Dodge Intrepid pace car is in. Carpenter on the inside. Chad Wheeler on the outside. Green flag. Green is out, and we take 3, and only 3 to the Nicholson RV Memorial Day Classic right now. Carpenter on the inside has a bit of a jump on the 92 of Chad Wheeler. They bring it door-to-door down the front stretch for lap number 1. Wheeler now takes a peek to the outside and gets a bumper up ahead of him, but here comes Carpenter back on the inside. Scott Carpenter down low, Chad Wheeler up high. Here comes Brett Wheeler in the 81. Wheeler now in third spot on the bubble as Jimmy Winters fades in the outside lane. Wheeler with a lead out of turn 4. Chad Wheeler, the 92 Land Air Express Pontiac, takes the lead. The Formula Ford, car number 67 of Carpenter in second. Here comes Winters back on the outside now. Battle for third spot, the final transfer position, the 30, Jimmy Winters on the outside. The 81, Brett Wheeler downstairs now in turn 3. Here comes Chad Wheeler to lead him down. Look out, trouble, turn 4. Fred Lagoy in trouble in the 11 car. He collects it, loses some ground, but otherwise okay. Chad Wheeler now starting to pull away from what will be his brother, the 81, Brent Wheeler in second place. Scott Carpenter hung out to dry on the outside lane in the 67. Carpenter has fallen from the pole to fourth place and is out of the Nicholson RV Memorial Day Classic, and John Donahue is in it now in third. Chad Wheeler, Brett Wheeler, John Donahue, 1, 2, and 3, and from the tail, Gene Paul Sear in the 64 is fourth now. Halfway, 8 down, 7 to go, the 15-lap qualifier. Sear looking to get in the first round now as he takes the peek to the inside of John Donahue out of turn 4. Meanwhile, Chad Wheeler has checked out a half a straightaway on the field, and his brother Brett Wheeler in the 81. The 27, John Donahue, is third in your final transfer car. Down the backstretch, they're nose to tail right now. Third place, the final transfer spot is the 27 of John Donahue, looking to qualify once again. Look out, trouble, turn 1. The 24, Steve Fisher, loops the days in Pontiac. Will stay green as the track is clear. 2 laps to go next time. 2 to go. For Chad Wheeler, the battle shaping up for second place now as the 27 of John Donahue takes a peek to the outside of Brett Wheeler for second place. Chad Wheeler in the 92 is your leader. Now we got 3 cars for second place here, trying to squeeze in. White flag, 1 lap to go. Chad Wheeler has secured the lead. The battle's for second place now. Brett Wheeler on the inside. The 27, John Donahue on the outside. They run high, checkers fly. It's Chad Wheeler, Brett Wheeler, and the 27 of John Donahue. Donahue, top 3, advance to the Nicholson RV Memorial Day Classic. The rest will go to the Consi of the B feature. Eric Chase on the inside, Rich Lauer on the outside, no stars. Rich Lowry. Then it's Dave Pembroke and Corey Pitsley. Here we go. One more time. Take two on the start. Green flag. Oh, trouble at the front. The 36 and 8 tick together. Pitsley goes around. The one-car Todd Stone goes around. Yellow flag. Caution on the speedway. 7. Vermont State Flying Tiger champion Bob Bigelow heads for safety of the Dodge pace car. We're ready to go with Pembroke and Pitsley. Green flag. Dave Pembroke on the inside gets the jump and takes the lead. Pitsley now getting some heat from Phil Scott on the inside. Scott takes second out of turn 4. Here comes Chris Michaud now to challenge for the final transfer spot, and he does so. Michaud is in the Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic. As Eric Chase still fighting that automobile, a loose race car in the 36. We'll see if he can hang on to the rest of this race. Your top 3 is Pembroke, Phil Scott, and the 6 of Chris Michaud. Corey Pitsley 4th, but here comes the 18, and look at Rich Lowry. Lowry restarted on the tail end, and he's made his way up to 5th spot on the inside. The Imagistics car, number 8, Rich Lowry, is on a rail today. The number 3 point driver is now in 5th spot and has got his sights set on Pitsley in the 45. Meanwhile, Dave Pembroke hangs on to the lead in the 44 car. Phil Scott running second. Chris Michaud third. And the Imagistics car, Rich Lowry, 2 spots from qualifying. Halfway this time. 8 down, 7 remain. The top 3 cars have begun to spread out. Top 3 cars are secured in their positions, not getting any challenge thus far. And it looks like Rich Lowry might be stranded in 5th place as he has now stopped his charge to the front in the 8 car. Down the backstretch goes Dave Pembroke in the 44, followed by the 14 of Phil Scott. The 6 of Chris Michaud is 3rd. 4th place is Corey Pitsley. 5th is Rich Lowry. 6th, Jamie Fisher. 7th is the 90 car of Herb Drug. Todd Stone, car number 1. With 3 top 5 finishes in 3 events thus far on the ACT Dodge Tour, is 4 positions from qualifying in the Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic. Two laps to go when they come back. It's been a Dave Pembroke show from the start. Phil Scott second, 3rd place Chris Michaud, 2 to go this time. 2 to go. White flag this time now for Dave Pembroke in the VSECU car. White flag for Pembroke, for Phil Scott, and the 6 of Chris Michaud. Checkers fly as they come by. It's Pembroke, Scott, and Michaud, 1, 2, and 3. To go. Dave Wilcox on the inside, Matt Gilley on the outside. They look to chief starter Mike Wilder, green flag. Wilcox with the jump on the inside lane, bringing the 72 of Jacob McGrath with him. McGrath now falls into 2nd place, and it looks like Mike Bruno on the inside, Crickett's Restaurant car, might take the 3rd spot away from the 93 of Matt Gilley, and he does so on the backstretch. Here comes the 91 of LaPearl. Patrick LaPearl on the charge in the 91 car. St. Denis, Quebec's current point leader of the ACT Dodge Tour. Patrick LaPearl takes a beat to the outside of Mike Bruno in turn 3, ducks to the inside of the straightaway. The top 3 and only the top 3 advance to the Mickelson's Memorial Day Classic, and right now Dave Wilcox is in charge. It's Wilcox, the 72 of McGrath, the 22 of Bruno, 1, 2, and 3. Patrick LaPearl would really like to qualify in the first round, but he's going to get past the 22 of Bruno to do it. They touch in turn 1 and 2. LaPearl sideways and allows Scott Dragon to go to the inside for 4th place. Now Dragon in the 70 car on the inside takes 4th away from LaPearl. Patrick LaPearl falls to 5th spot now as Scott Dragon will make a bid for 3rd. Out of turn 4, Wilcox leads him down for lap 7. Dave Wilcox, Jacob McGrath, the 22 of Mike Bruno in the 70 of Scott Dragon, your top 4. Look out, LaPearl and Dragon touch. That's Brent Dragon in the 55 as they touch in turn 4, but everybody hangs on to it. Here comes McGrath to make a charge for the lead now on the outside. McGrath takes a peek to the outside of Dave Wilcox for the top spot. 5 laps to go. Next time by, 5 laps. McGrath getting jumpy, getting antsy. He'd like to win this qualifier as he takes a peek to the outside of Wilcox. The 22 of Mike Bruno takes a peek to the inside of McGrath for 2nd place. The battle's for 2nd now. Jacob McGrath on the outside. The 22, Mike Bruno on the inside. He gets a wheel up under the McGrath car out of turn 4. They touch down the front stretch. All this behind Dave Wilcox. Wilcox is thinking, boy, as long as they keep racing, I'm golden. As McGrath gets a little sideways and out of shape in turn 3. They touch again in turn 4. 2 laps to go when they come back. It's 2 to go. Dave Wilcox is your leader of the battle for 2nd place now. Jacob McGrath in the 72, the 22 of Mike Bruno, the 70 of Scott Dragon just sitting back and waiting to see how this is going to turn out. 2 laps to go for Dave Wilcox. Jacob McGrath, the 22, Mike Bruno, your top 3 as they race it again for 2nd place. Bruno on the inside, McGrath on the outside, white flag, 1 lap to go. And it's Wilcox, the Richard Green Trucking, Green's Ace Hardware, car number 16, you'll lead the battle for 2nd now. Bruno gets it on the inside, and now McGrath is going to lose 3rd. Out of turn 4, it's Wilcox. The 22, Bruno, Scott Dragon, and McGrath gets a piece of the wall. Laps, the top 3 advance to the Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic. The rest will go to the Consi of the B feature. Out of turn 4, green flag. Oh, and Karen goes around on the start. Sam Karen in the 07 does a loop, ends right up perfect in victory lane. We'll see if he gets the 07 refired here. The 40, Dwayne Lanphier gets the jump and the lead out of turn 4, yellow flag. Wilder looks the field over. Out of turn 4, green flag. And Ryan Moore quickly tucks in behind the 40 of Dwayne Lanphier. Moore has made all but one event of the ACG Dodge Tour thus far this season. He's qualified for 2 out of the 3. He'd like to make it 3 out of 4 as he hangs on to 2nd place right now. The 2, Tracy Belrose in 3rd. The 7 of Eric Williams 4th. Gary Cunningham and Victor Johnson fading on the outside. Lanphier in the County Oil, car number 40. Leads the field. 2nd place is still Moore. Here comes Belrose to take a peek to the inside of Ryan Moore. Tracy Belrose in the Rowan Court Merchants Bank, car number 2, takes a peek to the outside of Moore and makes a bid for 2nd place. Here comes Eric Williams on the exposed inside. Belrose opens up the inside and Eric Williams takes full advantage of it as he takes 3rd in the final transfer spot away from Belrose in turn 4. And now Williams wants a piece of Ryan Moore, and he just took a piece of him in turn 2 as he wants 2nd place down the front stretch. It's Lanphier, Moore, and a very antsy car number 7 of Eric Williams. They touch again on the backstretch. Williams takes a peek to the outside now with a 47 car. Dwayne Lanphier, Ryan Moore, the 7 of Eric Williams, Tracy Belrose 4th, Pete Pecto in 5th spot out of turn 4. Halfway, 8 down, 7 remain in the final qualifying heat. for the ACT Dodge Tour as Williams takes another peek to the inside of Ryan Moore out of turn 4, but can't get the job done out of turn 4. 5 laps to go when they come back, and it's all Dwayne Lanphier in the 40. Here comes Williams now. He's got a fender underneath the 47 of Moore, gets the wheel up underneath them, but Moore shuts the door. They're going to try it again now on the inside. Williams gets half the door up there, and now they're door-to-door in turn 3. Eric Williams will take second spot away from Moore. Let's see if Ryan can hang on to third, or will he let Tracy Belrose get in there? Belrose now with an eye to the inside of Moore, but Moore slams the door shut in turn 3. They touch in turn 3. Belrose takes a peek again to the inside. 2 laps to go this time, and here comes Pete Bechtel, the defending champion of the ACT Dodge Tour. Takes a peek to the outside of Belrose for 4th place, 2 to go this time. Bechtel running out of time as now Eric Williams has caught Dwayne Lanphier, and he's making a bid for the lead. On the outside, white flag. Lanphier on the inside, Eric Williams on the outside. Checkers will fly this time. One more shot. Williams to the outside. Dwayne hangs up to the inside, and it's Lanphier. Williams in the 47 of Moore.
5 to qualify. 10 laps the distance. Chris Grout, Tim Campbell. Here we go. Side by side off 2. Chris Grout on the bottom now in the 49 with the lead. Grout to the point. Brian Delphi of 55 getting the bump job off 4 as they shuffle the deck. David Redmond down low in the 16. Brian Delphi of 55. Dirt tracks it on the outside, and he'll lose a spot. Redmond goes to 3rd. Ray Stearns in the 89 for 4th place. Double O Joe out of the back of the pack, looking to get it qualified. Joe Steffen in the 00 down low now. Steffen for the final qualified spot will take it in 4. Chris Grout in the 49, getting a bumper massage from Tim Campbell. Campbell goes high, opens the door for David Redmond in the 16. David Redmond on the inside, Tim Campbell on the outside, wheel to wheel for the runner-up spot. Then the 89 of Ray Stearns and Double O Joe in the number 5 position. Chip Grenier in trouble, the 66 car going to the back of the pack. Tim Campbell trying to get a bite of the outside lane, going backward in the 85 now. David Redmond in the 16 goes to 2nd, 89, Ray Stearns to 3rd. Double O Joe now for 4th. Tim Campbell getting the hook backward in the 85. All the way around, Brian Boudreaux, 360 and gone. Pearson to the infield in the 02. Steffen takes over 3rd. Stearns in 4th. 3 wide for a moment. Look out! Into the wall goes Stearns. Campbell in the 85 with him. Caution on the speedway. Yellow flag. Ray Stearns, Tim Campbell do the back straightaway. Grout down low. Redmond up high. Joe Steffen, Brian Delphia, John Hayes. Green flag. Grout in the 49 to the back straightaway with the lead by a nose. Double O Joe right there with him on the inside. Redmond trying to make ground up high. David Redmond with a white flag coming back at him. David Redmond, top side, trying to steal on the final lap. It'll be checkers this time. The battle for the lead, the battle for 5th as well. Here they come to the stripe. Up the line, Chris Grout will win it. Redmond 2nd, Joe Steffen. This afternoon, Trevor Lyman on the inside. Chuck Perkins on the outside, Beetle Bailey. And David Welch, here we go, Heat 2 in the green. Big jump to the inside lane, Trevor Lyman in the 40 away with the lead. Chuck Perkins slides it in line second, Beetle Bailey third, then the battle for fourth spot. 72, Chris Gendro trying to make some room to the inside of David Welch. Gendro in the 72 takes over fourth spot. Welch now on the bubble in the number 23 machine. David Welch, the final qualifier. 86, Marcel Gravel down on the inside looking for real estate. Gravel in the 86 needs one to qualify as he fights to the inside of David Welch. Gendro in the 72, slipping high in turn number 2. Down to the inside, the 86 of Marcel Gravel as he looks for fourth place now. Chris Gendro hanging it high to the outside lane. He goes after the Beetle for third place now. Bailey down low in the 10. Gendro topside in the 72, and now Eric Pembroke beginning to move. Marcel Gravel swaps lanes to the outside. He'll go after Bailey. 72, Gendro takes over third. Beetle Bailey and Marcel Gravel now the final man. Reno Gervais in the number 12 into the hunt. He wants the 5 spot now. Gervais in the 12. Gravel in the 86. Only one of them's going to make it. Two-car breakaway at the front. Trevor Lyman in the 40. Chuck Perkins in the 18. Then Gendro in the 72. Bailey in the 10. Wheel to wheel for the final spot now. Gervais down low in the 12 by a nose. Eric Pembroke looking for room in the 2. Doug Murphy now getting into it. 5 cars battling for the final 2 spot. Here comes Gravel on the outside in the 86. White flag is out. This will decide it. Gravel to the outside lane with a nose up for fourth. Right behind him, Eric Pembroke. Bailey trying to hang on. Checkered flag. Lyman wins it. Perkins second. Gendro, Gravel, and Beatty it up in row number 1. Lovely on the inside, Winch on the outside. Pete Ainsworth, Joey Becker, Pete Potman, and Scott Paye. Here they come. Off turn 4, green flag. Look out, Pete Potman gets the how do you do in turn 2. They put the 11 into the infield. Side by side for the lead, bumping and grinding off 4. Jerry Winch with a spot. Jerry Winch trying to hang it high to the outside lane for the lead. Josh Lovely back to the inside lane in the Pontiac. Lovely now looking for the lead. Door to door in turns 1 and 2. 54, Josh Lovely. 34, Jerry Winch. Pete Ainsworth, Joey Becker. 7 cars, inches apart in 4. Lovely breaks it clear with a lead to the back straightaway. Jerry Winch now trying to find a way to the bottom. He's not going to get it. Ainsworth is there in the Ford. Pete Ainsworth in the 80 down to the inside line. Will run and gun for the runner-up spot now. Jerry Winch, the airborne champion, trapped on the outside lane. Ainsworth and Joey Becker lined up underneath him. Pete Ainsworth hugs the bottom in the Ford Taurus. Ainsworth in the 80 now with a nose out for second. Right behind him, here comes Joey Becker, the 25, looking to move up. '54, Josh Lovely out on top with a 3-car length advantage. Ainsworth now alone in second. Jerry Winch back in line in third. Joe Becker in the 25, final spot, the 21 of Calkins. 52, Scott Paye. 21, Travis Calkins, wheel to wheel for the final spot. 2 to go now. 2 laps to go. The battle for the 5th and final spot in the main event. Paye on the inside. Calkins on the outside. Leaning on each other in turn 4. Calkins gets it with a white flag out. Travis Culkin sideways into, trying to hold it. Here comes Paye back to the inside. Checkered flag coming out. Josh Lovely, Pete Ainsworth, Jerry Winch, Joe Becker, and Paye by a nose, and they bang it out. Fields in the 03, Zachary Pierce. Now, Zach didn't make the call, so then it's the 31, Clifton Fleury. 22, Tommy Smith, and Ryan Nolan on the rear as we go green. Take a look at the right side of the 66 when he comes around. They've been off-roading with their street stocker, just looking to get it dialed in. I think he finished third at Barre Ridge last night. I think that's what happened. Justin St. Louis on the outside. Boy, look at that. The hood's flapping. Obviously has not spent enough time in the wood tunnel. Justin St. Louis, the hood is flapping on the 3. They clearly have not spent enough time in the wind tunnel. The aerodynamic package is off on the number 3. Danny Bigelow in the 2 goes to second. Devil Ham now back to third, feeling the heat from David Allen. Dancing David Allen on the outside in the 11. He goes for third place. Top 8 qualified. Nolan in the 78 is the final transfer man right now. Much to the delight of the two-person fan club down here. Nice to see they haven't moved since last year. David Allen around the outside into number 11. Allen takes over third place. Nolan in the 78 to the bottom on Jeff French as they battle for the final 2 spots. Justin St. Louis now feeling the heat from Dan Bigelow. Bigelow in the number 2 now, beginning to move up for a look at the lead. Nolan on the outside, beginning to move up now. The battle for the lead as Dan Bigelow goes to work in the outside lane. 2 laps to go this time. Dan Bigelow does not know who he's on the outside of. St. Louis in the 3. Bigelow in the 2. And right now, I'd put my money on the 11, because when the front pair wreck, he's in the catbird seat. White flag, 1 to go now. Danny Bigelow trying to steal it on the final lap. Takes the whole shot to the back straightaway. Bigelow in the 2 by a nose now. Hang on, here comes the big one. Off turn 4. For the line they come. Checkered flag, Bigelow. St. Louis and Allen, your top 3. Once again, 10 laps, 8 to qualify for the Crunch Bunch. Jeff Bousquet and Soup. Here they come. Green flag. Bousquet by a nose on the inside, but Super Joe's just beginning to get it wound up. He thinks this is restrictor plate racing. You heard it takes at least 2 laps to get up to speed. He's got the lead by a nose. Super Joe on the outside lane has it in the 75. Bousquet now back to second, and on the outside, Chris Hedges threads the needle. He goes for third. Down low, Chris Hedges finds a hole in the inside of Super Joe. Hedges in the 58 takes over the number 1 spot. Winners in the infield, that's no problem. That'll just make, he's completely gone stupid on us now. Of course, it was a short trip. Ladies and gentlemen, don't take this wrong, but they're going to black flag the 76 for whacking the wiener. He dumped the wiener into the infield. Black flag for Aaron Maynard. That's a jockey, the Aaron Maynard black flag for upright. Now the 16's having a little off-road excursion. They're having a wonderful time now. Out on top, Chris Hedges in the 58. All by himself on the point. Super Joe rides in second, Jeff Bousquet in third, 3 wide to the back chute. Little Brendan trying to stuff it up the middle in the 94. He won't be lifting anytime. Hang on, Nelly. Look out. They made it. Rachel Beatty in the 54 going to work for third. Little sister Renee right behind her now. Here come the Beatty girls on the march with a white flag out. Rachel takes over third. Matthew Potter in the 23 to the outside. The average age of this heat race is about 16. Checkered flag. Hedges wins it. Super Joe is second. Rachel Beatty, Matt Potter, Jeff Bousquet, Renee Beatty, and Little Brenda. About half this heat race is immune to head injuries, but we make them wear it anyway. Here we go. Green flag. Gary Mullen in the 29 has the lead. Whoop, a little problem for the 71. Now, when the leader comes around, take a look at his only sponsor on the door, right in front of the 29. That's all I got to say about that. Jamie Rabideau in the 19 on the hunt. He's up to second. Here comes Captain Carey in the 32 on the outside. The yellow flag for the 71 of a sarcastic orthodontic service or something, but I guess it's just not. I figure he's got teeth. Dude off. Here they come, ready for the restart. Green flag. Gary Mullen, 29 on the inside. Jamie Rabideau, 19 on the outside. Wheel to wheel for the lead. Eddie Companion in the fore end. Captain Carey. Whoop. Scott Coburn into the infield. That's no problem. Keep right on going, Stouty. It doesn't sound good, does it? Sounds like a weed whacker right now. I think he's down a cylinder. Gary Mullen in the 29 with the lead now. Rabideau back to second. Captain Carey up to third. Kerry Henry in the 32. Eddie Companion and Jeff Young now in the 63 going to work. Young in the 63 trying to fight his way under Eddie Companion. Challenge for the lead now. Rabideau's got the low lane. Jamie Rabideau hits the inside line for the lead. Jamie Rabideau takes it over on the back straightaway. Mullen back to second. Kerry Henry in third. Jeff Young and Eddie Companion. Well, Young is in trouble. Jeff Young decides he's headed in. He's had enough of this. Companion up to fourth. Roger Hutchinson in the 13 goes for fifth on the inside. The lap car, Coburn in the 92 throwing the roadblock. And here comes Fred Fleury in the 50. I'm out of practice on that one. Flying Fred Fleury is flying in the 50. 2 to go now. Kerry Henry now wants second. He'll try the speed bumps if that's what it takes. Henry in the 32 looking for room. White flag. Oh, Frederick, what have you done? Well, that's it. Flying Fred Fleury is flying no longer in the 50. Checkered flag ready to fly. Good run at the front. Jamie Rabideau, the 19, will take the win. Gary Mullins second, Captain Carey third, at the line, Eddie Companion in fourth.
16 on the inside, Wilcox on the outside, the 40 to Wayne Lanphier, green flag. Lanphier gets the jump on the start. Dwayne Lanphier rockets into the lead of 16. Wilcox hanging on to second. Here comes Chad Wheeler on the outside. Battle for third place, the 14, Phil Scott on the inside of Wheeler. This is the battle for third out of turn 4. Red Wheeler in trouble. Red Wheeler in the 81 fading back. It's Lanphier and Wilcox. The 14 to Skyder comes Dave Pembroke and Eric Williams on the inside. Turns 1 and 2. Williams and Pembroke nose to tail. Now Phil Scott makes a bit on the inside of Dave Wilcox for second place. On the inside, Scott in the Formula Ford. Car number 14, Phil Scott takes second place. Is going to bring Eric Williams down with him on the inside. Williams in the Tetro. Car number 7 on the inside takes third place. Bonus points for the ACT Dodge Tour Championship on the line. And Pembroke now moves into fourth place on the inside of Dave Wilcox out of turn 4. 5 down, 5 to go for the 40 of Dwayne Lanphier. In hot pursuit is the 14 of Phil Scott out of turn 4. Down the backstretch, Scott has reeled in Lanphier. He takes a peek to the inside of the turn 4. Can't find the roof. Down the backstretch, Scott looks to the inside. Lanphier slams the door in turn 3 and 4, and Scott takes another peek down low. Dwayne Lanphier hanging on to the lead, but here comes Scott with a run down the backstretch. Takes another look, but Lanphier keeps the door closed. 2 to go this time. 2 laps to go for Phil Scott and Eric Williams. If they have anything left for Dwayne Lanphier, now's the time. Williams takes a peek to the inside of Phil Scott. The battle's for second place. Turns 1 and 2, it's door to door for second. We're under the white flag. Checkers in hand. Lanphier looks to take the win. Second place will go to Scott, I believe, in the 14. Todd Stone, a tough field of automobiles, looking to get into the Memorial Day Classic. Out of turn 4, green flag. Fred Lagoy misses the start and falls back several positions from 5th to nearly 10th spot in the Jefford Steel car. Lagoy falls back, and the 64, Sear takes the lead. Gene Paul Sear with the lead in the 64, followed by the 15 of Joey LeCaire. The 45, Pitsley, and the 8 of Rich Lowry are top 4. Lowry's on the bubble. Rich Lowry feeling the heat from the 18 of Jamie Fisher. The SCR Link Concrete. Car number 18, Fisher takes a peek high and ducks down low out of turn 4. Gene Paul Sear, your leader, followed by the 15 of Joey LeCaire. Here comes Fisher to the outside for fourth place. Todd Stone's right there with him. The Hurricane, Jamie Fisher, starting to get wound up on the outside, takes a peek to the outside of Rich Lowry. The 1, Todd Stone, there on the inside to do battle with Fisher sideways in turn 2. The battle is now for 5th position as the 1, Todd Stone, looks to the inside of Jamie Fisher in turn 4 and takes the spot away. Right now, Gene Paul Sear leads the field. Joey LeCaire second, third place Corey Pitsley on the bubble, and fourth is the 8 car Rich Lowry. Then it's the 1 of Todd Stone, and Fisher fades back to 6th spot. Lowry bobbles in turn 2. Stone gets to the inside. The battles for the final transfer spot, and Todd Stone gets it on the inside lane. Todd Stone on the bubble now. The 8 car of Rich Lowry hung out to dry on the outside lane. The Imagistics car beginning to fade now. 5 laps to go next time. 5 to go for Gene Paul Sear when they return. Down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 comes Sear and the 15 of Joey LeCaire, and there's about a straightaway advantage over the 45 car of Corey Pitsley for 3rd and Todd Stone in 4th place. Todd Stone on the bubble in the G Stone Motors Ford Taurus. The 18 Fisher in 5th, battle for the lead now. LeCaire takes a peek to the inside of Sear. They're door to door on the back straightaway now. LeCaire with a fender length advantage. A car length now as Joey LeCaire takes the lead in turn 4. LeCaire, your new leader with 3 laps to go. Two laps to go for Joey LeCaire, your new leader. Gene Paul Sear, 2nd, 3rd place the 45 of Pitsley, in 5th place, 4th place the 1 of Todd Stone. 5th place is Fisher as 6th, 7th, and 8th gets touched up in the middle of the field on the front stretch. Everybody makes it by, and LeCaire takes the white flag. Joey LeCaire takes the white flag. Sear 2nd. And at the stripe, the next 4 to get into the Memorial Day Classic. Todd Stone, Joey LeCaire, Corey Pitsley, and Gene Paul Sear. Got a piece of the Widowmaker on the finish. Leads him to the green flag out of turn 4. Green is down. The 72 McGrath on the inside. Tracy Belrose on the outside. They're pretty much door to door in 3 and 4, but McGrath has the advantage down the front stretch. Jacob McGrath with the lead, bringing to 75. Pete Bechtel with him downstairs. The inside line is advancing. The outside lane fading back out to turn 4. Jacob McGrath, Joey LeCaire, Tracy Belrose, and Cooper McCritchie, your top 4. McCritchie on the bubble, getting some heat now from the 55 car of Brent Dragon. McCritchie sideways gets into Belrose. Everybody makes it. 3 wide in turn 3, and now the 55 Dragon makes up 2 spots. Brent Dragon avoids that and goes from 5th to 3rd in a straightaway. And the battle for 4th now is between McCritchie in the 3 and the 00 with Steve Miller. The Lowry's Auto Sales, car number 3 of McCritchie on the outside. The Burlington Bike and Chopper 00, Steve Miller on the inside. They touch in turn 3. Miller with this position. Halfway this time. Halfway for Jacob McGrath and your defending ACT Dodge Tour point leader, Pete Bechtel. Bechtel and the Bucks Furniture, car number 75, running 2nd. Right now, the top 4 is McGrath, Bechtel, Dragon, and the 00 is Steve Miller. Victor Johnson, 1 spot out of the Memorial Day Classic. Johnson had to totally rebuild the race car after a hard wreck at Airborne Raceway 2 weeks ago. Works on Miller now for the final transfer spot. Down the backstretch, he takes a peek to the inside. Goes high on the backstretch now, takes a peek downstairs in turn 3 and 4. Victor tries to get a nose up under the 00 of Steve Miller. 5 laps to go. Victor Johnson in the 9 car, a former Monadnock Raceway champion, takes a peek to the inside, nearly touches the 00 car. Jacob McGrath and Pete Bechtel. The 55 Brent Dragon nose to tail uncontested, and now Miller gets sideways. Johnson takes a peek to the inside, can't pull the pass off this time. 3 laps to go. 2 to go. Got trouble, turn 1. The 3, Cooper McCritchie, the 07 of Sam Karen go around in turns 1 and 2. Yellow flag. Caution for the green. Chief starter Mike Wilder looks the field over. Here they come, McGrath and Fecto setting the pace out of turn 4, green flag. Fecto with a strong car at the start, fades in the corner as McGrath takes the lead. Pete Fecto hangs on to the outside. We're at 2 to go this time. 2 laps to go as Victor Johnson and Miller tag in turns 1 and 2. Johnson takes a peek to the inside of Miller. They touch again. Steve Miller hangs on to 3rd or 4th place. The battle for 2nd now. White flag between the 55 dragging on the inside. Look out! Johnson goes around a right rear tire down on the 9 car. He spins out of 5th spot. Checkers fly. It's McGrath dragging the 75 Fecto on the 00 with Steve Miller.
Market night at 6 o'clock. We'll hope you'll be here. Here they come. Sean Fleury, Reno Gervais, green flag. Only 6 cars to qualify to the main event. 6 to qualify. We've got some heavy hitters all the way through this field. Fleury down low. Gervais up high by a nose. It's Reno Gervais. Side by side again as they hit the back straightaway. Sean Fleury, the veteran, down low in the 31. Reno Gervais top side in the 12. It's Gervais by half a length. Reno Gervais riding the outside rail. He'll take it in car number 12. Sean Fleury back to 2nd. Travis Calkins now looking low in the 21. Calkins, the rookie, on the inside. The veteran Sean Fleury on the outside. As they race wheel to wheel now. 6 to qualify. Jimmy Young, the former champion in the 81, down low for the final spot. Young takes it away from the rookie Pearson in the number 15 machine. Eric Pembroke in the 2 now fills the hole down to the inside lane. Pembroke runs and guns for 3rd. He'll take it on the back straightaway. Sean Fleury back to 4th. Then Roger Brown and Jimmy Young, the final qualifier. Next time by, it'll be 2 laps to go for the King of the Kingdom. Reno Gervais with a big lead in the number 12. The battle is for the final spot. Jimmy Young in the 81 has it. Pearson in the 15 wants it. Oh, look out! Pile up on the front straightaway. Everybody's in it. Yellow flag. Look out! Here come the leaders to the line. Holy cow. Sean Fleury in the 7 down, 3 to go. As they get set for a restart, Fleury misses the button and they'll take 1. Whoa, boys. Eric Pembroke, Sean Fleury, green flag this time. Travis Calkins hanging right with him to the back chute. Whoa, Doug Murphy, look out! T-boned on the back straightaway is Murphy. 2 to go. They'll look for the white this time by. Reno Gervais, Travis Calkins, Eric Pembroke, yellow flag. Caution is out. Gervais on the inside, Calkins on the outside, Eric Pembroke, Sean Fleury, green flag. Side by side off 2 to the back straightaway. It's Gervais by a fender now. The King of the Kingdom hugging the number 12 machine. Here they come off turn 4 for the white flag. Battle for the lead, battle for the final spot. Chip Grenier takes it away on the back straightaway. Grenier now the final qualifier. Here they come for the checkers. Drag race for the win. At the line, Reno Gervais by a nose to qualify 10 laps. 6 to qualify, 10 laps, and this is a mess already. Green flag. Rich Watson in the 09th, and I can't believe they let me get away with that one. This is great, but not for long. Here comes Gary Bashaw back into it. Bashaw's mad now. They jumped the start on him, and he's PO'd. Gary Bashaw around the outside takes it. Bashaw in the 43. I'll tell you, that is the smallest car in a Division 4 small cars. What is that, a Hyundai? Gary Bashaw, Rich Watson, and the logger by Jiminy. The logger in the 35, bringing it right up side 2 in turn 4. Rusty DeWeese in the outside lane in the 35. He takes second by a nose. Rich Watson back to third. Here comes Tommy Thunder working the inside on Mike DuPont in the 27. Tommy Thunder in the 22 now with a fender out on top for fourth. Right behind him the 92, Scott Coburn. Mike DuPont getting the bums rush in the outside lane. Car number 27 going backward. Front three, all secure in their spots now. Bashaw, DeWeese, and Watson, then Tommy Thunder and Scott Coburn in the 92 car. Mike DuPont in the 27 hanging on. DuPont, the final man in the 27, now under attack. Ralph Carroll comes after him in the number 7. DuPont on the inside, Carroll on the outside, the battle for the final transfer spot. Flying Fred Fleury in the 50 looking for scraps right behind them. 2 to go now. 2 laps to go. Trading paint in turn 1. DuPont in the 27. Carroll in the 7, Fleury in the 50. Only one of them is going to qualify. Mike DuPont looking for the white flag in the 27. Final time on the back straightaway. Checkered flag ready to fly. Checkered flag is out. Gary Bashaw wins it. Rusty DeWeese second. Rich Watson, Scott Coburn, Tommy Thunder, and Mike DuPont the final qualifier. 5 to qualify, 15 laps to get there. Pearson on the inside, Murphy on the outside, green flag. Doug Murphy gets the jump. Murphy in the 4 as they go 3 wide, 4 wide, headed for 3. Hang on, Nelly. Push him, push him, push him, it's all right. Holy cow. Holy cow, the Marquis de Queensbury rolls 3 wide again. Timmy on the outside letting it rail. Doug Murphy, Adam Pearson out in front, but who's looking there? It's a war in the middle of the pack. 44, Justin Hart, the rookie on the inside of Tim Campbell. That's the battle for 6th place now. Look out! Pearson in the infield, 360. Light it up, Terry. Light it up, Terry. Yellow flag. Caution is out for Terry Pierce Jr. Into turn 3 and just did smoking donuts in front of the whole field for about a half a lap. Well, no matter what happened a minute ago, that's nothing. Brian Boudreau is back. We are ready for the green. Here we go. Murphy gets the break in the inside lane. Murphy to the lead once again in the 4. Pearson slides it in line second. Here comes Wild Bill Sawyer now. Sawyer in the 39. Ray Stearns drives under David Welch. Welch now in the hot seat, the 23, your final qualifier. Tim Campbell in the 85. 44, Justin Hart side by side, but they need more. Only 5 to qualify. Welch in the 23 is on the bubble. Whoa! Look out, the rookies are into it. Justin Hart goes around. Gary Mullen gets through. Mark Jones around. He keeps it rolling. Doug Murphy with the lead. Ray Stearns to the outside at 89 decides it's time to fly. Stearns moving up now in the high lane. David Welch in the 23 is your final qualifier. David Welch trying to hold off Tim Campbell for the final spot now. Stearns in the 89, tried the high lane, couldn't make it work, now falls back into fourth. David Welch is fifth now. Justin Hart, the 44, goes to pit road. And the battle now will be for the number 5 position. David Welch in the 23 has it. 85, Tim Campbell wants it as the laps begin to wind down. Murphy with the lead. Pearson, Sawyer, Stearns, and Welch. It'll be 2 to go this time. 2 laps to go now for Doug Murphy. 2 to go for Murphy in the 4. White flag ready to fly this time. 1 more lap for Doug Murphy. Pearson, Sawyer, Stearns, and Welch the top 5. Tim Campbell looking to make a move, but he is not close enough on the back chute. Checkered flag ready to fly. The Tiger Bee feature. Doug Murphy, your winner. Pearson second. Bill Sawyer. Ray Stearns, Fred Fleury, and Ralph Carroll, row 1. As they get set to go, here we come. Final chance for the Crunch Bunch, and we're on the green. Well, that didn't take long, did it? That didn't take long, did it? Clifton Fleury says, I've only got to beat 3, and I got 1 already. Yellow flag. Yellow. Cliff. Here we go. Flying Fred on the inside. Ralph Carroll on the outside. Maybe we should have been a little stricter on the 17. Yeah, that's what you get for being a nice guy right there. Hamill. That's it. Attaboy. Here we go. Now look up. Now they're getting into it. They're leaning and beaning at the front of the pack. Fleury at the stripe leads. Oh, look out. They're hooked up. They're playing Crack the Whip in turn 2. Whee! Attaboy, we hit him again, Wiener. It was his fault, the whole thing. Flying Frederick Fleury in the 50. The 70, Ralph Carroll. Aaron Maynard in the 76. Then the 63 of Jeff Young. The 16 is your final qualifier, if you're keeping track of that. A terrible upset in the making. Wiener Hennequin is in danger of not qualifying right now. Said, I need a yellow, but I'm not close enough to anyone to cause it. Flying Fred Fleury in the 50, trying to return to days of glory here at the road with a big lead now in the B, halfway done. Travis Paquette in the 17 on the outside of Aaron Maynard. That's the battle for third. Jeff Young in the 63 would like a piece of that as well. Now, you and I both know that all these guys are qualified. You and I know that all these guys in that pack are qualified, and it would not be smart to start beating each other, but they probably don't know that, and if they do, they haven't figured it out. There goes the 16, dumping himself out of the final spot. Clifton in the 31 is now qualified, I think, through no fault of his own whatsoever. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, look at them beat on each other. 6 qualify, you meatballs. They just don't know. Here comes the wiener. He's going to tee off now. He needs a yellow, and he's about to get it. Oh, the heck. He said to heck with it. I'm not going to win anyway. I'll just pass him clean. Challenge for the lead now. Ralph Carroll on the inside of Flying Freddy. Carroll in the 7 now moving up. Ralph Carroll with a white flag is out there even at the line. Keep an eye on that second pack. There's going to be a heck of a wreck here. You watch. They will not disappoint. Here comes the race for the win now. Carroll on the inside. Flurry on the outside. It is Ralph Carroll by a nose. Flying Young, Travis Paquette, and Clifton Flurry in the 61. The mad dumper himself comes through and gets 6.
Bring him to the start. Chief starter Mike Wilder looks the field over. Out of turn 4, we're underway. Trouble mid-pack on the start, but everybody gets sorted out as the 18 Fisher and the 2 Bellows battle it out door to door out of turn 4 for lap 1. Bellows on the outside, Fisher on the inside. Door to door, and Dufour's right there in 4th spot, breathing down the leader's neck. Top 4 make it in to the Memorial Day Classic. The rest will go home on the trailer, save for 2 provisionals. The 18 Fisher with the lead. Jamie Fisher with the lead in the 18 car on the inside. On the outside, the 2, Tracy Belrose. Belrose falls to 2nd place. And now the battles for 4th. Look out, Winters goes around. Jimmy Winters loops the car, number 30. He stays running, will stay green. The battle for 4th goes to Rich Lowry on the inside. Jamie Fisher, Tracy Belrose, Fred Lagoy, and the 8 of Rich Lowry are top 4. Lowry sideways out of 4. Kenny Dufour brings it back on the outside. Lab's car, Jimmy Winter, is going to be a factor as Kenny Dufour now takes the 4th and final transfer spot. We stack them 3 wide in turn 4. Down the backstretch, Jamie Fisher, Tracy Belrose, Fred Lagoy, and Ken Dufour. The 91 Patrick LaPearl started to make his way up through the field. Down the backstretch. The battle is for 4th between Rich Lowry and Kenny Dufour. Dufour goes around. Trouble in the front stretch. Dufour gets sideways, gets into Dave Whitcomb, and Kenny Dufour leaves his hood on the front stretch. Yellow flag, caution on the speedway. Day 5, Sunray Security at Dave Whitcomb is out on the speedway. Here we go. Fisher and Belrose bring it to the green flag, and we're underway. Belrose on the outside. The 18 of Fisher on the inside. Herb Drug power slides out of 3 and 4. Hangs on to the car. Track is clear. We appear to stay green as Jamie Fisher and Tracy Belrose drag race down the backstretch. Fred Lagoy in the 11 car running 3rd and 4th place now. Cooper McRitchie in the 3 car. It's Fisher and Belrose, Lagoy, and the 3 of Cooper McRitchie. Your 20th place point driver McRitchie in the 3 versus your third place driver, the 8 car of Rich Lowry, battling for the final transfer spot. Lowry in the 8 Imagistics car on the inside. Halfway next time by. Halfway this time as Tracy Belrose makes a bid on the outside of Jamie Fisher. Fisher on the inside. Belrose on the outside out of turn 4. Fisher with the advantage. 10 laps to go. Your top 4. It's between Fisher and Belrose. Fred Lagoy in the battle for 4th. Cooper McRitchie on the outside. The 8 car Rich Lowry on the inside. And here comes LaPerle on the outside, making his way up through the field. Jamie Fisher hanging tough on the inside groove, and Belrose, one of the few cars that have been able to run it all on the outside today, keeps the Merchants Bank car number 2 wound up on the outside. Now she falls in behind Fisher on the backstretch, and your top 3, Fisher, Belrose, and Lagoy, nose to tail. The battle still for 4th place. Right now, McRitchie on the outside with the advantage. Look out, trouble, turn 3. Herb Drug, Jimmy Winters, Dave Simpson involved. Yellow flag, caution on the speedway. 17 laps in the books, 8 remain. Out of turn 4, Jamie Fisher on the inside, Tracy Belrose, green flag. Green flag is out, Fisher on the inside, Belrose on the outside. The 11, Fred Lagoy, takes a peek and takes the 3rd spot away from the 3 car of Cooper McRitchie. Keep your eye on the 91, Patrick LaPerle, as he is on a mission. The point leader of the ACT Dodge Tour, mired middle of the pack, but Jamie Fisher pulling away now. Fred Lagoy takes a peek to the inside of Tracy Belrose. 5 to go this time. 5 short laps remain. Look out, Lowry goes around. Trouble on the front stretch. LaPerle makes it through. Eric Chase goes through, gets spin. The 01 of Gary Cunningham clocks the 8 car of Lowry in the driver's door. Caution on the speedway. We'll start 3rd and 4th, and Eric Chase right there in 5th spot, 1 spot out of the money. Victor Johnson 2 away from getting into the Memorial Day Classic. Green flag. 5 laps to go. This time it's the 18, Fisher downstairs. The 2, Tracy Belrose up the outside. And Fisher takes the lead once again. Belrose hanging tough on the outside, but has nothing for Fisher as she falls in behind. Fred Lagoy right there in the 11 car battle for 4th place now. Eric Chase gets to the inside of Cooper McRitchie. Chase on the inside of McRitchie. They bring along even door to door in turn 3. Now McRitchie with an advantage of a fender out of turn 4. They bring it even out of quarter 4. And Chase now with 4th place. Eric Chase now with the 4th position. Down the backstretch, it's Fisher, Belrose, Lagoy, and Chase in the 36. 2 laps to go. Patrick LaPerle takes a peek to the inside of Victor Johnson, and he goes around. LaPerle loops the 91 car, and they're all in the trouble in turn 3. Steve Fisher goes around. We're under white flag, yellow flag. Yellow flag under white, caution on the speedway.
Chris Grout and Trevor Lyman, hot off wins in their heat races, ready to go side by side in 30 laps. Here we go, green is out. Big jump for Chris Grout in the 49. He'll lead the battle for 2nd now. 54, Josh Lovely on the inside of Trevor Lyman as they swap paint in turn 3 and 4. Lovely on the inside, Lyman on the outside. Jerry Winch in the 34 looking for room in the 4th spot. The battle now for 2nd off turn 4. Josh Lovely through on the inside. He takes over 2nd. Now the door open for Jerry Winch. Winch, the Airborne Raceway champion, down to the bottom of Trevor Lyman for third. Jerry Winch now by a nose to the number 3 spot. Lyman the outside, pole center has faded back to 4th. He looks for room on the inside. Lyman shuts the door in turn 4. Beetle Bailey hugging the bottom on Chuck Perkins now. The side-by-side battle for 5th place. Bailey down low in the 10. Perkins top side in the 18 going at it for 5th. Perkins around the high lane. Economer 18 takes over 5th place. 6th now is Beetle Bailey. And here comes Joey Becker. Joey on the outside making the run now. Joe Becker, hot off the win at Airborne last night, looking to make it 2 in a row. He's up to 6 now in the 25. Becker on the move, top side. David Redmond in the 16 goes to the number 7 spot. Beetle Bailey is 8th. Brian Delphia and the 72, Chris Gendro. Grau, the pole sitter, has led every step of the way, but he's feeling the heat now from Josh Lovely in the 54. Jerry Winch, the 34, rides in 3rd. Trevor Lyman, Chuck Perkins, Joey Becker now up to 6th and moving in. Chip Grenier in the 66 beginning to roll out of the back of the pack. Grenier now on the move. Front 5 cars nose to tail in turns 3 and 4. Then Becker and Redmond going at it for 6th place. Chip Grenier out of the back like a rocket in the 66 beginning to roll now. Chuck Perkins in the 18 down low for 4th place. Perkins with the whole shot. He's got room in turn 4. Joe Becker trying to put the foot in the door for 5th. Can't do it as Lyman holds him off in a 3. Trevor Lyman back to 5th. Joe Becker in the 25, 6th now. Chris Grout has led every step in the 49. Lovely still there in 2nd, the 54, then the 34 of Jerry Winch. Chuck closing in and out. Here comes David Redmond. Redmond, the youngster, to the outside in the 16, begins to lay it down. Redmond drives around Joe Becker. He'll go after Trevor Lyman for 5th place now. David Redmond to the number 6 spot. Now puts the crosshairs on Trevor Lyman in the 40. Redmond rolling topside. High point drivers bottled up in the rear of the field and going nowhere right now. Chris Grout up the front continues to show the way. Grout and Lovely, Winch and Perkins, the top 4. Then the side-by-side battle for 5th. Redmond on the outside of Trevor Lyman. David Redmond started 10th on the field. He is working the high lane. He's got the 5 spot now. Right behind him, Brian Delphi in the 55. Down low, Josh Lovely muscles his way. Winch is under both of them. The leaders are off the back straightaway. Yellow flag is out for the leaders in turn 3. Chris Grout and Josh Lovely hooked up coming off 2, and they are off the back sheet. Jerry Winch, Chuck Perkins, David Redmond, Trevor Lyman, Joey Becker, Brian Delphia. Here we go. No green. Oh! And as usual, it's the guys in the middle of the sandwich that take the beating. David Redmond has been the man on the move. Trevor Lyman, Joey Becker, and Chip Grenier from deep in the field in the 66. Green flag. Winch easily away with it. Inside lane, charging now. Redmond to second. Joey Becker to third. Pete Ainsworth out of nowhere down low in the 80. Joey Becker up to third in the 25. Ainsworth in the 80 for fourth as Chuck Perkins begins to backslide. Ray Stearns into the infield, the 89, trying to refire it. He has it moving. We stay green. Hug it down, Raymond. Here they come. Scott Pay in the 52, looking to the inside of Perkins now. That's the battle for fifth place. Chuck Perkins, a contender a couple of laps ago, now free falling in the 18. Jerry Winch down to the inside of the lap car. Ray Stearns with a rear view mirror full of David Redmond. David Redmond on the bubble looking for the lead on the back straightaway. It'll be 5 laps to go this time. 5 to go for Jerry Winch. David Redmond rides second. Joey Becker third. Pete Ainsworth and Scott Pay. Now Chip Grenier, the 66, goes to work. If David Redmond's got anything left, he needs to show it now. Laps are winding down for Jerry Winch in the 34. Time. 2 to go for Jerry Winch in the 34. Redmond, Becker, Ainsworth, and Pay. They'll look for the white flag at the line this time. White flag is out. Redmond trying to work on the outside. Can't do it. White flag. 1 to go. Final time to the back chute. Redmond looking high. Can't find room. To the line they come. Checkered flag. Jerry Winch, your Tiger winner. David Redmond second. Joe Becker, Pete Ainsworth, and Scott Pay, the top 5.
Let's get ready to give him a round of applause. Jerry Winch, ladies and gentlemen. Come on over here, Jerry. Congratulations. It says on your uniform, track champion at Airborne for 2000-2001. Not a bad way to come over to the road.
Well, I've never really done much good over here. I've gotten 2 top 5s ever, number 3, so it feels pretty good. I'd like to thank my crew. They stayed up all night helping switch over the car from Airborne last night after a rough night. Feels great. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Fashion Corner Bridal, Dings, Dents, Scratches, Auto Body, Lake Champlain Roofing, Wimetz Wood Flurry Finishing. They're all great. Hope I'm giving them some good advertising.
All right, good day at the races. Presentation of the trophy from Mickelson RV.
Congratulations, you had a heck of a run out there. Thanks very much. And I'd like to thank Mickelson RV for sponsoring this day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Jerry Winch, winner of the Napa Tiger 30-lap main event for Mickelson RV's Memorial Day Classic here at the nation's side of excitement. Coming up next, the Abbey.
All right, thank you, Troy. Great job for the Napa Tigers this afternoon on a gorgeous afternoon for racing, and Jerry Winch thinks it's a little better than everybody else. Got a problem in turn 2. Oh, no. This has the makings of disaster. This has the makings of a first-class royal snafu. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, 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 oh. Well, Renee Beatty's a smart girl. She said, Carrie, I'm pushing your butt out of here because we're in trouble. 57, 57, 58. Pace car is in. Deviled Ham on the inside, Jeff Bousquet on the outside. Here we go. Patrick Underwood in the 66 to the lead. Justin St. Louis down low in the number 3. Super Joe getting a little help from Got Teeth in the 29. Oh, getting a lot of help. Gary Mullen in the 29 going for 4th, and here comes Justin. Justin St. Louis on the outside for the lead. Justin St. Louis, or as they call him up at Isle Lamont, Justin St. Louis for the lead now, and he'll take it off turn 4. St. Louis now to the point. Patrick Underwood trying to hang on in the 66. Underwood is not done yet. He comes back at him, giving a little love tap in 4. Super Joe around the outside in the 75. He takes over 3rd. Oh, a little trouble. Jen Bigelow has been defendered in turn 4. Bigelow in the 33 with a little bit of an aerodynamic problem there. Nothing too serious. St. Louis the leader. Underwood in 2nd. Super Joe, and now Gary Mullen in the 29. 43, Gary Bashaw moving on the outside lane. 3 wide into turn 3. 3 wide with the logger, and he chickened out on the outside lane. Bashaw in the 43, diving low. He'll take over 4th place. But out on top, it is all Justin St. Louis in the 3. St. Louis showing the way. Deviled Ham is 2nd. Super Joe Fector riding 3rd. Then Gary Bashaw on the 43. Bashaw looking to the inside in turn 2. Super Joe leaving that bottom lane wide open. Shut the door, Soup. Shut the door, Soup. That boy. All by himself at the front of the pack, but he's going to have to worry about the squirrels here in a minute. Underwood alone in 2nd. Super Joe for the moment has fought off the challenge in 3rd. 43. Oh, the 71 has just got a target painted on him. Paquette in the 71 gets dumped for the 2nd time. He's not having nearly as much fun as he thought he would. Trying to fire it up, and it's not working. Super Joe and Bashaw get into it. Chris Hedges in the 58 now 3rd. Tough break for Soup. Justin St. Louis in the number 3, all by himself at the front of the pack. Deviled Ham a distant 2nd in the 66. The 58 of Chris Hedges. Dan Bigelow in the 2, and now David Allen going to work in the 11. Dancing Dave beginning to tap dance around the outside lane. Allen in the 11 moving up. Traffic dead ahead for the leader. Justin St. Louis running in the high lane in turn 3. Around the outside of Aaron Maynard. Laps are winding down for Justin St. Louis. He's got a huge lead. The only thing that can stop him now is a yellow flag or a dumb attack. Either one could happen at any moment. 2 to go for Justin St. Louis. White flag ready to fly. It's been a wall. Head on. Rich Watson into the wall. Yellow flag. Look out. Yellow flag. Rich Watson head on into the concrete in the 09. Caution on the speedway. Half of them still don't know. St. Louis on the inside, Underwood on the outside. Chris Hedges, David Allen, the lap car of Clifton Floyd, and the fifth place machine of Dan Bigelow. Here they come. Green, white, checkers, green. Side by side. St. Louis with the lead. Hedges now for second. Chris Hedges to the number 2 spot. They've got Underwood hung out wide. White flag, 1 to go for Justin. One left. Oh. This is going to be ugly. This is going to be ugly. Here they come. Checkered flag. Justin St. Louis, Chris Hedges, David Allen, your top 3. And everybody's going to make it through. They're still wanging and banging. Oh, my. That's probably what the whole sponsorship was anyway. A vintage performance this afternoon for the street stocks. The Allen Lumber Streets having fun. Main event for the ACT Dodge Tour, dead ahead next.
Can always win. Well, today he pulls it off. Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes.
The law of averages finally caught up.
Justin St. Louis finally takes home a street stock checker here at the Nation Side of Excitement. Come on over here, Justin. How's it going there, bud?
I don't know.
Let's get centered behind in front of the Mickelson sign here. Congratulations on a great run. You told me this car was fast today. For once, actually, you weren't lying to me.
Thanks. I don't know what's going on. This car's too fast. I ought to probably hang it on the wall and slow it down. It's scaring me. I want to thank Mickelson for putting on the race. I'm absolutely thrilled to win this race, man alive. We've been struggling at Thunder Road the last season and a half, and we bought a new car this year, and we finally got some paint on it. And
I think that made a big difference.
yeah, you know, it makes it smoother and the airflows. Yeah, man, this is great. I want to thank all the fans. It was pretty wet this morning, and you guys rock for coming out here. And should I thank my sponsors? I don't even know who's on the car this year. I got to thank JP's Pub. I know I'm 18. Kids don't drink.
Yeah, Moody thinks that's a trade-off sponsorship.
Yeah, probably. I got to thank Clap Promotions. He does the website, www.stlouismotorsports.com, and it's fantastic. I've heard a lot of great things from everybody liking the website, and I thank everybody for that. Cheryl against by Ellen, got your haircut on Route 14 in East Montpelier. Airport Park in Sheldon, my boss, Kurt, gave me some money this year, so I got to thank him. Purdue Distributing, Tom Snacks, BNSRacing.com, OutsideGroove.com, and Troy Germain.
Did you get them all in there?
I think so.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of the trophy from Bruce of Mickelson RV.
Thank you very much. Excellent job. Thank you.
Round of applause. Justin St. Louis, winner of the Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic. Second place, the 58 Chris Hedges and Danson David Allen finishing third. We have 1,218 pounding action. Here we go. Bob Bigelow takes the pace car in. Eric Chase and Dave Wilcox, 1 and 2. Pete Becto, John Donahue. Joey LeCaire, Flint Lagoy, bring them down for the green flag. We're underway. Green flag is out. Dave Wilcox gets the jump in the 16. The green's Ace Hardware Chevrolet takes the point. Wilcox your leader, followed by the 27 of John Donahue. Rookie driver Donahue in the 27 falls into second place. Eric Chase goes to third. Eric Chase third. Pete Fecto in fourth position. The 15, Joey Lacaire, hanging on to fifth place. Right now, the drivers pacing themselves, getting themselves in position for a late race charge to the front. Keep an eye on the 14, Phil Scott, the 18, Jamie Fisher, and Rich Lowry, and the 40 of Dwayne Lanphier deep in the field, looking to make their way up to the front. Battle for the lead, rookie driver John Donahue on the outside of sophomore campaigner Dave Wilcox. Donahue with the lead. John Donahue in the 27 on the outside has got the Delphia Construction car, number 27 car, hooked up on the outside. Former Napa Flying Tiger champion Donahue takes the lead. Wilcox falls to second. Here comes the 75 Effecto on the outside of Eric Chase for third. The defending ACT Dodge Tour champion Pete Fecto on the outside of Eric Chase in the 36. The battle for third in turn one. Down to that trouble. Oh, a hard flip. Corey Pitsley. Red flag on the speedway. Corey Pitsley, a hard flip off turn two.
In the pit, keep them away from everybody. Keep all those through.
Corey Pitsley, the 45 Formula Ford car, takes a hard barrel roll off turn two and over the berm. Pieces of the car flying through the air as he did the egg beater off turn two. Rescue crew on the scene as Pitsley in the 45, rookie driver on the ACT Tour, takes one of the hardest flips off turn two. An event like the Memorial Day Classic with 100 laps, the tires start out one way and will definitely finish another way. And that's not a big issue on a 20 or 30 lap event for the Flying Tigers. So John's having a hard time adjusting, but it looks like he might have it figured out today as he started towards the front, started fourth, and in just 9 laps made his way into. On the ACT Dodge Tour heads on June 8th to White Mountain Motorsports Park in North Woodstock, New Hampshire for the Country Pool Spas and Billiards 100 on the Subway 100. The proud Papa Chad Wheeler will restart 6, 9 laps to the books, 91 to go. Out of turn 4, they look at our chief starter, Mike Wilder, green flag. It's a drag race down the backstretch. John Donahue on the inside, Dave Wilcox on the outside, and Donahue with the advantage. A half a car length advantage for John Donahue in the 27 as he works the automobile on the inside group. Wilcox fading on the outside. The Station Lumber car, number 27. Donahue, the leader, followed by the 75 Fecto, and here comes Joey Lacaire in the 15. Joey Lacaire on the inside of Dave Wilcox for third. Wilcox falls back to fourth and fades in behind Lacaire. Chad Wheeler working the outside and fading actually on the outside lane as he works the outside groove on the 36. Oh, Joey Lacaire gets to the inside of Pete Fecto. Fecto falls to third, and Joey Lacaire takes second place of the backstretch now into turn one. Your leader, John Donahue, is going to get some big-time heat from the 15 car, Joey LeCaire. LeCaire now reeling in the leader. He takes a peek to the inside of John Donahue. Donahue tries to ease the door closed, but Joey keeps his foot in it. Joey LeCaire in the 15 on the inside, the 27 of John Donahue on the outside. LeCaire takes the spot. LeCaire is your new leader on lap 18. Down the backstretch, it's LeCaire. Joey LeCaire from 5th position to the point in 19 laps. As the heavy hitters, Phil Scott, Brent Dragon, Jamie Fisher, Jacob McGrath, Todd Stone, Meyer deep in the back part of the field. Your top three breaking away. LeCaire, Donahue in the 27, and the 75 of Pete Pecto. Joey LeCaire is your leader. The 27, Donahue is second. The 75, Pecto is third. The 16, Dave Wilcox fourth. 5th place is the 36 of Eric Chase. 7th is the 11 car of Fred Lagoy. 8th is the 6 of Chris Bichard. 9th, the 00 Steve Miller. And 10th, the 92 of Chad Wheeler. Top three cars with a straightaway advantage over the 16 of Dave Wilcox. Lagoy goes to the outside for 4th place now. Fred Lagoy in the Jefford Steel. Car number 11 works the outside of Dave Wilcox. Wilcox in the 16 loses the position, and Lagoy picks up 4th spot. Chris Bichard on the outside of Steve Miller, battling for 7th position. Bichard on the outside, Miller on the inside. The battles for 7th in the backstretch as Eric Chase takes a peek to the inside of Dave Wilcox in turn 3 and 4. Wilcox shuts the door, and Bichard takes advantage of that to get past Miller and has now got his sights set on the 36 of Chase. Chris Bichard works the outside of car number 6 of the 36 of Eric Chase. The battle is for 6th position. Chris Bichard now takes 6th away, and now is battling for 5th spot. Chris Bichard is on the move. From 11th spot up to the top 5 now. Chris Bichard, the all-fired-up pizzeria, car number 6, works the outside of the 16 of Wilcox now, bringing the 00 of Steve Miller with the 92 of Chad Wheeler with him on the outside. Meanwhile, your leader, LeCaire, quicks off lap number 31. Is a straightaway from getting into lapped automobiles. Bichard now breaks free. Miller breaking free of the pack. And Chad Wheeler working on the outside. Wheeler in the 92. Had a baby boy on Thursday. Won his qualifier today. He's just looking great today in the main event. As he works to get past the 16 car. And gets 7th spot from Dave Wilcox. Here comes the 70 of Scott Dragon. Dragon on the outside. Takes 8th spot away from Wilcox. And here comes the 44 of Dave Pembroke now to work the outside. Five laps down, Joey LeCaire, John Donahue, 1 and 2, look out, Todd Stone and Mike Bruno touch in turns 3 and 4. They get it sorted out as they're jockeying for position back in the pack. The battle's for 6th spot now. Chad Wheeler on the inside of Steve Miller. Miller in the 00. Wheeler in the 92 Landare Express Pontiac on the inside. And the Burlington, Viking, Chopper, 00. Steve Miller on the outside. They're dead even in the corners. Out of turn 4, Wheeler with the advantage. Miller comes back on the outside, however. This battle is for 6th spot. The 92, Wheeler on the inside. The 00 of Miller on the outside. And Joey LeCaire has caught Cooper McRitchie. LeCaire has caught the tail end of the field on lap 39. And on lap 40, he'll be putting some pressure on that tail end to going a lap down. In danger of going a lap down, Cooper McRitchie, Tracy Belrose, Jamie Fisher, Gene Paul Sear, Jacob McGrath, and Brett Wheeler. All just laps from going a lap down. Scott Dragon working the inside of Steve Miller for 7th position. Miller on the outside, Dragon on the inside. The battles for 7th spot in turns 1 and 2. And now Eric Williams has joined the battle. Williams in the 7th car works the outside of Dave Pembroke. We get 4 cars under a blanket for 7th spot in turn 1. And Joey LeCaire is going to use his 40-plus years of racing experience to finesse the lap traffic and keep the 27th, the rookie John Donahue, in his rearview mirror. Battle for 7th continues with Scott Dragon, Steve Miller, Dave Pembroke, and Eric Williams in that 4-car battle for 7th spot. Chad Wheeler comfortably in 6th. And Joey LeCaire has caught the tail end of the field, and he can't go anywhere. LeCaire trapped behind lap cars trying to stay in the lead lap. Ryan Moore with problems. The 47, Ryan Moore, the rookie from Scarborough, Maine, shuts the R.C. Moore transportation car down. Moore in the 47 with a problem. Took a tire down, the 47 yellow flag. Caution on the speedway. Cars in. Joey LeCaire and John Donahue set the pace for the restart. Out of turn 4, chief starter Mike Wilder looks him over. Green flag. Oh, trouble on the front stretch. Cars stacking up, but everybody seems to make it through as the 64 Gene Paul Sear shuts down and Ryan Moore heads down pit road. We got a drag race for the lead. A drag race for the top spot between Joey LeCaire in the 15 and the 27 of John Donahue with a 75. Pete Bechtel right there spectating the whole event. Here comes Donahue on the outside. The Station Lumber, car number 27, John Donahue, the rookie driver in the late model, works the outside. Halfway next time. Halfway for Joey LeCaire and John Donahue. For the entire field, cross flags. Right passenger door to window net. Door to door, your front row comes out of turn 4. Both drivers giving and taking. Now LeCaire with a bit of a better grip on the inside groove takes the lead. And the 27 Donahue falls in. Look out, Lowry spins out. Car number 8, Rich Lowry spins the Imagistics car number 8. The number 3 point driver does a donut in the infield. Waits for the leaders to come by. Lowry will go a lap down. Joey LeCaire has secured the lead, followed by the 27 of John Donahue. The 75, Pete Bechtel's third, 4th place now. Chris Bichot in the 6th, and 5th to 70 of Scott Dragon. And Todd Stone has broken the top 10. Todd Stone from 22nd is now 8th on the field. Drops to 9th. As the 22 of Mike Bruno gets past him on the back 56 laps, he is now within striking distance of his third career ACT Dodge Tour victory. Green flag. Green is out the 15 of LeClaire on the inside. The jump, though, went to the rookie. John Donahue on the outside. They bring it dead even across the line. Gene Falsier comes out, but still not happy with the car. Brings it to the infield. And Cooper Mercucci rejoins the field late as LeClaire reassumes the lead. Joey LeClaire reassumes the top spot. Now the battle for second place. Pete Bechtel on the inside of the 27 of John Donahue. The battles for second place, third, and fourth right now is Chris Bichon in the 6th, 5th place Scott Dragon in the 70. 5 cars under a blanket in turn 4. Joey LeClaire, John Donahue, and here comes Bechtel to the inside for second place. Pete Bechtel in the 75 works the inside of the 27 of John Donahue. Look out! Brett Wheeler goes around in turns 1 and 2. We'll see if he can refire the 81. Yellow flag, caution on the speedway. We're ready to go. Green flag. Once again, it's a drag race. The veteran and the rookie, door to door in 3 and 4, and LeClaire has the advantage. But the rookie not giving up. John Donahue having a blast on the outside of the 27 car. Battling for the lead once again. Down the backstretch, also a battle for 4th spot. Chris Bichon on the inside of the 70 of Scott Dragon for 4th. Oh, LeClaire pinches off the 27 of Donahue and allows Pete Bechtel to get to the inside of the 27 of Donahue for second place. Battle for second now. Again, a veteran on the inside, rookie driver manhandling the car on the outside lane. LeClaire, the 27 of Donahue, the 75, Pete Bechtel third, 4th place Chris Bichon in the 6th, 5th place the 44 of Dave Pembroke, 6th place the 1 of Todd Stone, 7th the 70 of Scott Dragon, and 8th place here's flying Phil Scott in the 14 from 21st to 8th. Phil Scott has the Northfield Savings Bank car number 14 running up front. Here comes Bichon on the inside of Pete Bechtel for 3rd place. The all-fired-up Pizzeria car number 6 on the inside of Bechtel 75. The heat is on. The wicks are turned up as Bichon takes 3rd place from Pete Bechtel, bringing the 44. Dave Pembroke with him. It's LeClaire and Donahue, the 6 of Bichon, the 75 of Bechtel battling for 4th spot with Dave Pembroke in car number 44. Pembroke on the inside, the 75, Bechtel upstairs, down the backstretch they drag race. The 44, Pembroke with the advantage out of turn 4. Bechtel fades high in 1 and 2. Loses a lot of ground to the 44 and almost allowed the 1 car of Todd Stone underneath him. 73 laps down, 27 remain. And the 2002 Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic will be in the history books, and Joey LeClaire is in command. Bichon in hot pursuit of the leaders, but a 4-car, 5, 6-car length advantage now separates second and third place as the 27 Donahue tails the 15 car of Joey Laquerre. Chris Bichard trying to catch him in the corners. Here comes Scott on the outside of Todd Stone. The battle for sixth spot. Phil Scott has got the number 14 car wound up on the outside. The battle is for sixth spot, and Todd Stone has it, but now the 14, Phil Scott, has it on the outside. Phil Scott able to run on the high lane, brings it door to door with the one of Todd Stone. On the outside once again, Scott with a bit of an advantage, but Stone takes it back. De facto in the 75, running the low lane. Phil Scott has got free and clear racetrack on the outside if he can hang on to it. And he does so on the outside. Phil Scott picks up sixth position. Now he's looking for fifth spot from the 75 Effecto. Phil Scott, the number 2-point driver coming into the event today, looks to be trying to take the point lead from Patrick LaPearl. And he's got a great shot at it. He was tied coming into the event. Phil Scott is going to go into the point lead if he can finish. Up top, 20 laps remaining in the Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic. 20 laps to go for Joey Laquerre. John Donahue, who continue to spread the distance, nearly a straightaway advantage from second to third. Trouble in turn 4. Jacob McGrath loops the Mountain Green Resort 72. Track is clear as he comes on to the racetrack in front of the leaders with nowhere to go. That shortened up the interval in a hurry. McGrath shortens the interval from second to third back to 4 car lengths. Joey Laquerre barely misses a beat, however, and now gets past the McGrath car, as does the 27 of John Donahue. The 6, Chris Bichard now trying to turn up the wick and try to close the gap with 15 laps to go as they cross the line. Bichard still in hot pursuit of the top 2 cars. Into turns 3 and 4. It's the 15 of Joey Laquerre, the 27 of John Donahue. Donahue happy to drive in the tire tracks of the veteran Laquerre. Now we've got a bunch of drivers tied up behind the 72 of Jacob McGrath. That allows Phil Scott to get into 5th spot. 6th place, the 70, now Laquerre drops back. Laquerre drops down out of the groove and allows the lead lap cars to race. Oh, the 1, Stone, and the 22 get in trouble. And Phil Scott, Top Dragon, gets in trouble with Todd Stone. They get it sorted out in turns 1 and 2, and Scott takes the position away. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. For your leader. 10 to go for Joey Laquerre, for John Donahue. 10 to go for Chris Bichard and the 44, Dave Pembroke. Phil Scott from 21st to 4th position. Does he have any more room to 5th position? Does he have any more for the 44 of Dave Pembroke? He's only got 9 laps left. He's running out of room, running out of time, as Phil Scott will inherit the point lead if he pulls this off, a top 5 finish. Joey Laquerre in the 15 makes it around the 16 of Dave Wilcox. The 27, John Donahue second. 3rd place is Chris Bichard. 7 laps remain. 7 to go for the Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic. Down the backstretch, John Donahue just driving in the tire tracks of Joey Laquerre. Look how Scott dragging in the 75 Pecto tangle in turns 1 and 2. 5 laps to go this time. 5 to go. It's Laquerre, Donahue, Chris Bichard 3rd, 4th place Dave Pembroke, 5th place Phil Scott. Now Scott has a run on the outside of Dave Pembroke. He's only got 5 laps to do it. Does he have anything for Pembroke to take 4th spot away? 6th spot, Mike Bruno right there hanging tough in 6th spot of the 22 car. Down into turns 3 and 4. Comes the 15, Joey LeCaire, and the 27 of John Donahue. 2 laps to go when they come back. 2 laps to go for LeCaire and Donahue. 2 to go for Chris Bichot in 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. Basically single file around the lap car of Dave Wilcox. 2 laps, white flag coming out. Oh, the leader's touch in the backstretch. Donahue takes a peek to the inside of LeCaire. LeCaire slams the door, white flag. 1 lap remaining. It's LeCaire and Donahue. LeCaire getting squirrely towards the end. He's going to do it. There comes Donahue on the inside. They touch, and it's going to be LeCaire. Donahue and the 6 of Chris Bichot, your top 3. What a finish for the Mickelson RV Memorial. Had the rookie right on your tail. You held him off, but it wasn't an easy job, was it?
No, it wasn't. Glad it was John behind me, because John's probably one of the most courteous drivers and the most improved drivers I've ever raced with. John's a good boy.
He raced you hard on the outside for many laps, and all we see is just a half a donut again.
Well, I lost my power steering in the heat race, so I haven't had power steering at all tonight, or today. So,
Oh my gosh, wow.
we can take it.
All right. Winner of the 2002 Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic. Come on over here, John Donahue.
Well, I think we got the right set today. You know, everything worked out for us. I got to thank some people. I got to thank Cookie, Donna, Station Lumber, my crew. I also got to thank Pete Dudo. Without him today, I don't think I'd be here. I got to thank Joey for running me clean today. He gave me a lot of chances. I chopped him, but I'm still learning. New division. I'm having fun doing it.
And Joey raced you nice and clean, door to door for lap after lap.
Yes, he did. I got to thank him for that. Once you get by and I could get underneath him, I just follow him. I see he'll take me somewhere. Took me to the front today.
He did. All right. Round of applause, John Donahue.